What's up guys, it's Wasabi and I'm back with another review. Pwnage sent me their new Ultraglide Pyramid Glass mousepad to share with you, but as always with the content on this channel, these are my thoughts, personal opinions and experiences with the product. Anyway, here's a quick look at the packaging because that's what you pay for too. There's really nothing to it, just a box to protect the glass pad during shipping and you got the pad itself. Now before we go any further, let's manage some expectations here real quick. This is the first glass pad that Pwnage has ever done, and Pwnage is a brand that is much better known for their magnesium ergonomic mice, the Stormbreaker, and more recently the ZenBlade 65, which is their Hall effect keyboard. This glass pad is pretty much to expand their offerings of gaming peripherals, and the one that I have today is in a small size and it goes for a price of about $70. They also have a larger size, which would be the ideal choice for any glass pad, and that goes for about $100. The design is okay, it's the same graphic that they used on the packaging of their mice, and you know how the design is put in, right? It's a print sandwich between the base and the top layer. To be completely honest, when I got this pad and unboxed it, I was quite taken back. It just comes off as being very lazy and almost like this is the only graphic they had on their computer, which is disappointing, especially if you look at the designs of their mice and keyboard. If the brand is very iconic with a long history of iconic releases, then if you release something like this where the graphic commemorates a product that put them on the map, it will probably have an impression, but not now. Because at this point in time where the brand stands in the market, doing a design like this looks like something you would give in a goodie bag at some event. But that's just how I feel about the design. I think for glass pads in particular, it's a great opportunity to do something unique with the design. Or if there is some special development in this pad, then having no graphic is fine. This size that I have is 430 by 340 with a thickness of 4mm, and it's on the smaller side, and I don't feel it's a good size to fully enjoy the glass pad, to be honest. But on the other hand, if you have a small desk and you don't have the space for a full-size glass pad, then this would be the better choice for you. Glass pads are not as flexible as cloth, obviously, so you should not have it leaning over the edge of your desk or have your monitor stand sitting on it for safety reasons. $70 for this one and $100 for the larger 500 by 500mm option is very expensive for a glass pad this basic. The materials and build of this glass pad, they only describe the pad as ultra smooth with heat-treated tempered technology and never mentioned anything more than what you see here. The surface is smooth against your skin and with how it feels using a mouse as well, and the edges are rounded off, which I think is nice for a pad with a 4mm thickness. There is no effort shown in describing their own product, so I can only assume that it's a tempered glass top and a graphic print sandwich between that and a basic silicone rubber base. When I put myself in the shopper's perspective, I would think, what the hell about this $100 glass pad is so special when I look at other brands? And I don't mean to be rude, but honestly, this comes off as an OEM glass pad with the brand stuck on it. The asking price of $100 for a size that would be the most preferred option is honestly disrespectful to people who have been supporting the brand. The base is very basic as well. It does a good job of keeping the pad in position, which many glass pads these days do. Looks like a base you would see from a random glass pad on AliExpress, which is disappointing for the price. With what they have been doing with their mice and keyboard, it makes Pwnage come off as a very unique premium brand for gaming peripherals, and it is just disappointing to see no effort here. And now here's a quick sound test to give you a better idea of the texture and smoothness of the material. Same as other glass pads, when you first get on your setup, you shouldn't have problems with sticking until moisture and sweat get between your skin and the glass pad. And that's when consistency flies out the window. Even though the glass pad is very smooth, when sweat gets in the way, it feels less sticky against your skin compared to other glass pads, but more of a muddy experience, which also isn't such a good thing. So I would recommend to get a gaming sleeve if you plan to use any glass pad in general, if sweat and humidity is something that you experience. So how's the the experience using this for gaming, well, I would say it's pretty okay. It is very smooth, and as a result, the pad is on the quieter side, but that would depend on the skates that you use. There are some skates that are designed to be quiet on Glasspad, so if this is something that you're looking for, a smooth surface like this pad with those skates would be a good option. I actually found it pretty difficult to use this one in tactical FPS because of how smooth it is, but for tracking games, it's pretty good. If you want to use this pad to play tactical FPS, by all means go ahead, but I would very much recommend a cloth pad. And if it has to be a glass pad, then go for one with a surface that is a little slower so that it will be a lot more manageable for you. How do I feel about living with it? Thinking about this product as a whole, the smoothness that makes it feel like an effortless glide is really the only thing worth mentioning. Other than that, I did not enjoy having this on my desk, and it's not enough of a unique product for the price. This is a very smooth pad, but other than that, there is nothing much else I can say about it if someone were to ask me what I like about this pad. If you are interested, you can try it. As a reviewer, I have no right to tell you what to buy or not to buy, but you know, this is a before you buy. These are my thoughts, personal opinions, and experiences with owning this glass pad. And for me, this is not one that I would be happy to keep using on my setup. If you want a smooth surface to game on and you don't care about anything else about the product to justify its price, then fantastic. But seriously, this is a far-fetched from what I expected from Pwnage. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful in any way, please leave a like and subscribe to support the channel, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.